Hey beautiful soul, and welcome to my channel. In today's reading, you are getting a message from your guardian angels. And this message is meant to reach you now and help you with the next days, let's say 1 or 2 weeks in your life. So I would suggest that you close your eyes now. Take a deep breath and release all and everything out of your system. Then you take another deep breath and maybe feel or imagine that you're sitting here with me and you are getting this personal reading from your spirit guides or your guardian angels, whatever you wanna call it. Maybe you don't resonate with angels, sorry. Or it could be the universe or whatever. I'm not going to give it a certain name. It's what feels right for you. So let's do it again and allow now, when you take the deep breath, allow your energy to flow away from you into the deck. And I always feel the energy coming, and now it's here already, and we are going to see. Wow, we have these ones are 1 and 2. Okay, and this one, I think I'm going to put this one here. It was under the deck, and I normally don't take them, but it felt like it was the right one today. And yeah, so let's take a look. It starts with the Knight of Wands coming running to you with the guidance. Isn't it marvelous? Wow. The High Priestess. Wow. Ooh, the Magician. This is important for you to hear. The King of Wands. I am in awe. And the Emperor. Wow. So the first feeling that I get is a strong feeling that your guardian angels, or whatever you would like to call this higher entity that is that needs to contact you now through these cards and guide you. The first thing I see here is that it's kind of a coming running with the information that you need to understand better who you are. That is the first thing I see. That it feels like you haven't been listening to this message. Maybe you've been getting them in all kinds of ways, like an intuition, in a dreams, or sometimes the most important message we are meant to hear, they are said by somebody around us and we are supposed to get them, but very often we just dismiss it, and that's really normal. So don't blame yourself. Take another deeper breath and say thank you, thank you, thank you, because this is really important. The message is you have to trust in yourself. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to even be more kind of standing tall, be an enthusiast, and living your life from more a passionate and adventurous feeling, that it feels like you've been maybe being lazy, or you've been nurturing your comfort zone and staying there for too much. It's like they're saying, get up and run for your life. Your life is waiting for you. You are the high priestess. You have some powerful traits, personality traits. You are gifted with something really amazing, and a strong intuition, maybe a psychic abilities, or a wisdom, or something that it feels like you haven't noticed it, or maybe you just haven't been giving it the importance that your guiding angels want you to do to it. So after this reading, if nothing comes to mind right now, sit down with yourself. Maybe allow yourself to be in kind of a relaxed meditative state, and think about, what is it that I am neglecting about myself, or I have closed or pushed down, or I am not listening to something that I've been hearing or noticing in myself. It's something that is within, because the high priestess, she is a pillar of a fortitude. She has something which is really unique and really personal, and it's, I would say that most of the time it is a mixture of your wisdom, your experience, maybe past life experiences if you believe in that, your intuition, and some of your some people, they are highly sensitive. I think you are one of those people who have these highly sensitive power, because I call it a superpower, because it means that you can read into people's existence, feelings, and you know something that maybe the other person doesn't even grasp. So you could use this wisdom, this experience that you have been accumulating in your life, and your intuition, or your kind of psychic abilities, even though they are not this you don't see ghosts or something like that. We have to now understand that psychic abilities, they have so many facets. There are so many ways of being psychic, and there is a little veil so thin between psychic and highly sensitive. So I guess this is somehow a highly sensitive way, or your highly sensitive trait or quality is the one you should maybe recognize what I'm talking about, or understand what I'm talking about. These two pillars, they're talking about that you are connected into a very wise world with your mind, and another realm with your heart, and you combine these two together, and your guardian angels, they're just saying, hey, come on, you have to wake up, you have to stand up, and you have to run for it. And when I say run for it, it means that you have to, you can't just sit on the couch and not being this magical person, because you are the magician. The magician fell on my key, and so what I believe that the magician is saying here is that when it comes to manifesting, you are kind of a machine. You can manifest almost everything into your life, and you have some ability which is even more than being the high priestess. If you know what the high priestess stands for, these two pillars of things, you can kind of magically change things. It comes to mind, I don't know why, changing water into wine. It's like you can take a situation and change it. Whether it is with your attitude, with the mixture of your core energy, which could be a wise man energy, I believe, and your heart, which is so, and your mind, you are so full of what can I say? The right word would be knowledge, ideas, and you find solutions to everything like just magically. And this is more than that, because with the King of Wands and the Wands, they are fast, they are quick, they are enthusiasts, they are so passionate about what they do, and they are normally having trusting in their intuition, or some of what we call psychic abilities. So these cards are all talking about that you have something which feels like or looks like you aren't paying enough attention to it, or you're not using it. It almost feels to me like you are a healer, that only by presenting yourself somewhere you heal the atmosphere, whether it is a difficult situation for some people, or even a house which is in malconditions, or somebody in pain, that you don't have to say anything, you just have to be there, and just with your energy you change the whole atmosphere, and you are inspiring to people. And maybe you don't know it yet, but people look toward you and they see this strength, this charismatic energy you have. And I believe many people, they would like to be like you, and it looks like you are just oblivious of this energy that you have. It's like this energy is inside of you, like a hidden treasure box, and you're just sitting on it, and you don't know yet that you are this amazing, super powerful people. You have superpowers. It's obvious you have something, and being the high priestess, the magician, and the King of Wands, and the Emperor, if we put this all together, there wouldn't be any words big enough to describe who you are. So I would say that the guidance is stand up, recognize this energy and these personality traits, these qualities, these elements you have noticed them, you have heard them, you have figured them out, but you haven't understand how magical they are, how you can use them, and be more aware when you're with people that you are standing tall, making your magic, being the emperor, finding solutions, healing the atmosphere, healing pain in people, even though you're not working as a healer, even though you've never recognized inside of you that you are a healer, you are the healer. You're sitting on some information. It could be that you are a leader, like the emperor, that it's more about leading people and using the organizing skills that the emperor have. But yeah, both of that, I would say. You can just be there and your energy will heal. And then you have this mind, which we saw also here. You have this mind that is makes structure, strategizes, knows, and it's like a mathematician. maybe I'm creating a word now, but yeah, he is the opposite of the magician. Sorry, of the magician. But it's like they too are here in the High Priestess. So the cards are strongly emphasizing on these two different opponent or powers that you have, the spiritual and the mental abilities. Put them together and realize, and I would like to say, please realize who you are. I'm going to take a look at this one. 7 of Pentacles is the card that I was not so sure about, and it's totally different. We could say that the King of Wands has turned himself around and seen his own beauty here, his qualities, the richness, and all the possibilities he has. And we can say that he has opened up the treasure box and is starting to understand that he needs to use these qualities, and he will always be guarded and protected, and he can be so kind of investing more in what he believes in. He does it even steadily with strategizing or organizing, like the emperor. So he will always harvest the best. And yeah, it's really beautiful that this card should I took it. I guess it was your energy that chose it. I'm gonna take a look at what energy you should start with, embody now. So please take a deep breath and give these cards your energy. There it was. The Whisperer. Yeah, okay. So I would say the Whisperer is somebody who is healing, heals people without making so much noise about it, or do it in a very conscious way. It's like you are a healer behind the scenes. Can I say that? So I'm gonna read what the healer says here in the book. Among ancient trees where leaves dance with the wind, a truth flows in your veins. Can you hear it? It's a poetic explanation of what we've been listening to. Listen closely as you hold a knowledge older than time. Yeah, that is what is coming from the High Priestess. A knowledge that nobody else has, only you have it. Under the moon's waterful eye, it guides your way with silver light. The boundless sky mirrors your soul's depths and prayers. The whispers of the forest are macroscope reality of your inner knowing. Listen closely as life's symphony plays on, harmonizing your destiny. Cherish the sanctuary in your heart, for it guides you through life's mysteries. Embrace this wisdom. It is your truest self, a journey written in stardust. Echoed by the ancients, gather information from the spirits who have chosen to speak to you. So, oh my God, I got tears in my eyes when I was reading this. Can you hear it? So your guardian angels, they are trying to speak to you. They really wanted to get your attention now. They've been guiding you with kind of a silver-like light from the moon. You should see it when you watch the moon, that there is something special. You see something special in the moon, because the moon very often taught to us in a way that reveals that we are psychic, that we have these abilities to understand beyond what we see. Because psychic abilities doesn't have to be what we normally see them as, seeing ghosts or something like that. It's much more beautiful and just like this card here. And so this card is telling you, you are a whisperer of a knowledge that has been going on for centuries, and that is exactly what the High Priestess is, a pillar of the wisdom of the old, the past, accompanied by the experience, by the lifetimes of the humanity who have reached more these knowledge of olden times. So it's like if we say that this past times knowledge that we honor so much has become even more compact and more in a way that it is, you don't have to say it, you don't have to keep on talking about it, you just can whisper it with your energy, and your energy will bring it on and heal everything around you. It's totally mesmerizing, this reading for you. Who you are is I would like to bow for you. I'm gonna have some words. So I would say that here you heard the word listen closely, and listen inside of yourself, and never ever not consider what you hear or try to push it away or not believe it or think it's awkward, or it's not in your hands to decide that. Your guardian angels are telling you, be this healing entity. Just like when you are somewhere and you're feeling bad or sad, in sorrow or difficulties, and a little beautiful bird flies by or is sitting by your window shield and is singing, and this is like a magic. This is like the universe talking to you, your guardian angels, or whatever you want to call it. And that is what you are. You are like this little bird wherever you come. You are a shining light, a beacon of healing and some magic in every people's life around you. So for you, what words should you have in mind? Here is creativity. So look at it as something you can even create. You can create with your imagination this way of being. If it feels like it's not coming naturally to you, create it. Communication. Okay. These two words, they tell me that you should maybe talk to somebody who you feel like is this kind of person, but you had never, ever in your wildest dreams thought about that you were the same as this person that you known or you know or you met someday. And have this communication with somebody about the spiritual realm, the way of being a magician, because it feels like you are supposed to get some of the guidance from somebody who speaks to you your own language, and it's talking straightly to you, so you understand, oh yes, this is me. Okay. And there is, maybe you've had this communication many times with somebody who has talked to you and told you, what do you know, that always when I'm with you, I feel healed, I feel better, I feel blessed. Maybe you've had it, and they're telling you, listen to it, re-listen to it in your mind. I'm going to take this one. Dream. This is your dream. You dreamt about this, and whether it was a dream while you were sleeping, or whether you've been really dreaming about being this kind of person. You really dreamt about it, maybe many years ago, you don't remember it anymore. But this dream is your dream, and every dream comes true, especially for you. The last word is freedom. This way, when you follow this path, when you start to be this person and follow this guidance, you will feel free, freer than ever before. So I would suggest to you that you allow yourself to be in this kind of a meditative state as often as you can, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. How can you start it? Don't have to start it with 30 minutes or 1 hour. Just start with 5 minutes, 3 minutes even, and allow it when you are in this, like sitting down or laying down, and you maybe put your hands on your heart, and you talk to your higher self, let's say that, because that's the high priestess. And you just say, I'm willing to listen, I'm willing to understand, I'm willing to see, I'm willing to know. And you don't have to say anything else. And they will come with the guidance in the way that you understand it. And in the beginning, maybe you don't understand anything and you don't hear anything. And that is mostly because you aren't understanding the significance of so many things around you. There are symbols everywhere, there are signs everywhere, but you still have to learn to understand these signs and these symbols. But they are there, and you will, by doing this every day, telling yourself and telling your higher self and telling your guardian angels, I am willing to understand what it is that I have to do. It will come to you. It hasn't, because you haven't asked for it in a calm, relaxed, and willing, with all that willingness that you have now after you've had this confirmation on something that I know deep inside you've had a glimpse of this personality of yours, or these qualities that you have. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me and listening to this reading. I really loved doing this reading. I can't say that I would like to see you and be here really with you and see who you are. You marvelous, beautiful, light worker. That's what I believe you are. You are a light worker. Thank you so much. And I hope I see you again.